Today, I'm headed to Langer's Deli, a Los Angeles institution and home to the best hot pastrami sandwich in the U.S., the number 19. Pastrami, coleslaw, Swiss cheese, and Russian dressing on 2 slices of twice-baked rye bread. It's the calling card for this deli that's been open since 1947. So Langer's, to me, is kind of the American dream happening. I mean, your family came over to Ellis Island, worked at some, your dad worked at some delis, right? Mm-hmm. But on the East Coast before coming over here.
Newark, New Jersey.
Yes. Okay, so, and I know he learned how to slice meat. Tell me about how he kind of got here and how we're sitting here today.
So he came back here to LA and didn't see anything he liked, so he opened up a deli in Palm Springs. And he was there, I think, a couple of years. And this became available, and it was called the Famous Deli, D-E-L-L-Y. Didn't have enough money at the time to redo the sign from what he had borrowed, so it became Langer's Deli, D-E-L-L-Y. And here we sit.
Your dad opening the deli in Palm Springs, because isn't that where the idea for the double-baked rye came from?
Well, yes, it is. What had happened in Palm Springs, there was no bakeries that he felt were up to the par that he wanted. So there was a bakery he was found here called Detroit Bakery on Brooklyn Avenue, and they shipped bread every day by Greyhound to my dad in Palm Springs. So the bread that he got was day old, and he had to find a way to refresh it. And that's where the double-baked rye bread came in. With no matter what sandwich you're going to have here, whether it be pastrami, corned beef, roast beef, or whatever, it all comes on rye bread. And Fred's Bakery in West Los Angeles on Robertson Boulevard has been making our bread on and off for 40 years. It's probably the best bread I've found. We've gone to other bakeries and tried it, and it doesn't hold a candle to it. So that's the first part of the sandwich.
So let's talk about this pastrami, this magical meat. Tell me who is making it for you.
RC Provision in Burbank, California. They've made it for the last 40 years. It is my dad's recipe, and it's been followed. I haven't made any changes in it because it works.
Why is it so good? What is the secret? Well, are you going to give us the secrets, Norm?
Sure, I'll give you the secret. You know what? I put the secret in print before. It doesn't bother me. When pastrami is made, it's brined for anywhere from 3 to 7 days, depending on what you want to achieve. After that, it goes into a smokehouse, and you pepper it, and you rub it, and you smoke it. And that is, the visual product is what you know is pastrami, but it's not edible. The tissues have not been broken down. It's hard. What I was taught is you must steam it until it's soft and tender. That's anywhere from 2.5 to 5 hours.
Wow.
And it shrinks approximately 35%.
And talk to me about the number 19. This sandwich holds a special place in my heart and a lot of people's hearts. Lots of people have called it the best sandwich in the universe, which...
Nora Ephron said that.
Yes, Nora Ephron said that.
And so did Jonathan Gold.
Yes, Jonathan loved this place. He was always wearing the hat. I actually grew up here. My dad works down the street. He has for many years, and he eats here for lunch at least once a week. So this, for us, is family as well.
I mean, here's our number 19 and our number 1.
Thank you.
Which is, pastrami, coleslaw, Swiss cheese, on rye bread with Russian dressing the way we fix it. This is my dad's claim to fame. Here, I mean, if I had a pointer, it would probably be easier, but we'll do it this way. I mean, you've got your rye bread, both top and bottom. You've got pastrami, which we talked about before has been cured for up to 5 hours. It's soft, it's tender. You're not going to sit and try to bite it and have everything squish out on you. You've got the Swiss cheese. We try to put the Swiss cheese on top of the pastrami because it'll melt.
Got it.
If you put the pastrami on top of the coleslaw, it doesn't melt as well and it chews a little bit differently. Mm-hmm. So you've got pastrami, you've got Swiss cheese, you've got your coleslaw, and again, you've got your Russian dressing on the top. So it makes for a complete sandwich.
Let's see. How's my handle on the sandwich?
See, now, do you notice what you're doing?
No, what should I have done?
We stand behind the counter and we watch people, and the average person will pick up the sandwich as you're doing,
Yep.
and they look at it for anywhere from 1 to 2 seconds and try to figure out where do they want to take the first bite.
That's exactly
on
what I'm
the
doing.
corner or in the middle,
And where am I supposed to take the first bite?
wherever you want.
I mean, I'm right-handed. I'm automatically going to go to the right.
Okay, but there's another reason in this case, because your left hand is over the plate and it's dripping, otherwise it'll be in your lap.
Got it. There's a whole science to this sandwich I had no idea
Go for it.
about. All right, here we go.
What say you?
That is perfection to me. Because many things happening, but this bread is key. It's not mushy. It's tender, it's soft, but this crunch is essential. It's also capable of holding all of the flavor as well. Second, the Russian dressing. I mean, I would have dunked it before I took a bite, but the Russian dressing adds another layer of creaminess to it. It holds it together. The coleslaw cuts the fat from the amazing pastrami. And look how much pastrami is on here. Like, this is the perfect amount. This literally is the perfect sandwich. As Norm continues to coach my pastrami game, it's worth noting that the perfect sandwich is greater than the sum of its parts. With more than 70 years under its belt, Langer's isn't going anywhere fast, and with pastrami this good, I'm not either.